Hello everyone and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. We are here in the Blackwater Saloon and Hotel and there's the usual assortment of services here. We can get a drink at the counter and here we can play blackjack, which I was actually not going to do. I was just trying to say hello to some of these people, but it's the same button, so...
I was just about to ask if we could play blackjack.
Yeah, we're not gonna be wasting our time on that right now in this video. I think I played blackjack earlier in one of the early episodes.
I'm sure it's just blackjack, so...
Yeah, it's blackjack. So what do you expect? So, let's see, what are we actually doing today? I genuinely cannot remember. Let's try not to run over the dog, that would be bad. Because it has been a while. But I guess we'll go and meet up with... I was gonna say we're gonna meet up with the G-men, but I think there's actually a side quest here at the church that we are about to start. There it is. If we can ever make our way there.
Excuse me, miss. Something wrong?
Does it look like something's wrong?
Well, you look kind of upset about something.
Perhaps you don't understand what it's like to be disgraced as a woman. To have people gossip about you and turn from you in disgust day after day.
People can be real unkind, that's for sure.
I'm Clara. I used to be a nanny for a family here in Blackwater. The father, he was always so charming. And I, fool that I was, fell for him. Mrs. Thornton, his wife, kicked me out on the street as soon as I started showing. Mr. Thornton turned to drink. Not even a farewell. Or $1. I have nothing. They will surely take my baby from me. Perhaps you could find the dissolute bastard. Get even a few dollars for me and my baby to find a home. I would be so grateful, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with John's coat there in that cutscene, but there we go. That happens. But anyway, I guess we have a deadbeat dad to rough up. Or something to that effect. Come on, horse. Haven't got all day.
We gotta ride to the dad before the storm breaks for dramatic effect.
Indeed. It's all about the dramatic effect. Let's actually see where he is. I think Clara said that he would be somewhere in the Blackwater Saloon or thereabouts. But even if she didn't, well, that is where he is, so... So let's go say howdy.
Excuse me. You know a girl named Clara?
What's that? Is she one of the waitresses around here?
No, she was a servant at your house.
The only servant we had was that wee darky girl, Sarah. And she left to join our people up north.
No, she helped raise your children. You and her had an intimacy of sorts.
Look here, lad.
John, are you even sure this is the right person?
I'm just here to enjoy the table.
I like the idea that he's just like giving this story to everybody in the saloon until he finds the
I
guy.
understand you want to keep this quiet. Just give me a few dollars so she can set up a modest household for her and the child.
You out of your mind, laddie, or you're just a common criminal, a nerve, are you? You think you can blackmail me or insult me over this piffle? You, outside, no.
That went well.
So if we kill him in this duel, do we just give all the money to her?
That's the idea, basically.
Because I'm sure that's more than a couple of dollars.
I mean, there are ways to end duels without killing the opponent, except in these mission-based duels. Those are always fought to the death. This guy had absolutely no chance.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess makes sense because he is just some random dude, basically. So, yay us. We could have just given her the money.
Yeah, but
We could have afforded it. Or we could have given her one of our 10 gold bars that we are carrying around in our pants. That was not a euphemism.
Yeah, but then she'd still be worried about like the family coming and taking her child or something.
I guess.
Hey, Clara.
Hello, mister.
Got you some money.
Oh, you are very kind. Very kind. And how's Harold?
Was he only carrying
Didn't go
like
so-
ones?
I'm afraid he's dead.
Dead?
Unfortunately so.
There was no way we could have avoided this.
Afraid I don't know where that is.
Oh, he'll be buried in the cemetery in the family plot. Now hurry, I can make it to his funeral.
In a few days?
Yeah, we actually have to wait for a while here. So let's go do something else.
Too bad we don't have the sun song.
That really would help. Okay, and yeah, if we are famous enough, then these randos will kind of walk up to you and just say, "Oh, you're the hero of Quatch," or something to that effect. So, it's not really, doesn't really serve any purpose, I don't think. They might give you some items occasionally, but usually they'll just bother you, kind of.
It kind of reminds me of the system in like Watch Dogs, where
Oh no.
that game has kind of like a karma system too, where your deeds as the fox will like reach all over, and depending on how good of a vigilante you are, like you might hear news reports about how like citizens will just back you up.
Great.
And then it's also really weird because a bunch of civilians will just recognize you as the the fox.
Well, I mean, you have the iconic cap.
Well, my family's health and
Yeah, but it's also supposed to be a secret identity.
some unscrupulous government agents, and my own hard-won freedom is under duress. But these problems aside, I suppose I'm fair.
Yes, the problems of civilizing nomads. Tell me, sir, are you from Norse stock?
Not as far as I know. I was raised in an orphanage. My father was Scottish.
Unfortunate. You'd make an interesting case for my theory of natural population characteristics.
Really?
Well, yes, a white man, obviously, but with a savage spirit. Trust me, sir, I mean savage in the best possible sense. Natural nobility, but also simple, pure. I've been looking at some blood samples through my microscope, and you know what?
No.
Well, of course you don't. It's a remarkable breakthrough. I've been looking at the blood of both natives and white men of corresponding height, weight, and age, and you know what?
Again, no.
They're exactly the same. It's remarkable. It completely refutes my last book. But I'll tell you what, sir. This sabbatical in the field may have been somewhat forced upon me by circumstance, but my scholarship has benefited enormously. Would you like to partake of a syringe of cocaine? I've quite enough for two.
Not right this minute, no.
So it's a remarkable drug. It entirely restores the ego. It takes one back to a primal state. It helps my thinking enormously. Nastas, come on. Come in, sir. Would you like to take off your slippers? Or skin a rabbit? I know we cannot see the stars, but still my heart is pure, and we meet as equals. These savages must be spoken to simply in metaphors.
No, sir. I grew up on a reservation and attended school.
Oh, lovely.
But I can show you what you want to see. I know where the group of bandits you seek are hiding.
I almost thought he was just gonna punch him to make him see stars.
Following of young men on the reservation.
He would have deserved that.
Bad things.
The savage heart
And much worse.
is civilized.
Yeah.
Right all along.
Where's Dutch Vanderlyn based?
In the hills. In Cochene. Let's go. I know a way there that is not guarded.
Marvelous. It's simply marvelous.
Mister.
A scientist.
Did it just become daytime? How long were we in there?
Strange trinity we make.
I thought it was daytime when we went in.
Oh wait, no, that's right, you rested.
Right, yeah, saving advances time for 6 hours.
We have a mutual interest in Mr. Vanderlyn.
You gonna kill him too?
Kill him? Good God, no! What is it with you people out here? No, Vanderlyn fascinates me. A white man living among natives. A civilized mind turned savage. It's reverse integration or regressive acculturation. I don't know. I haven't found a name I like yet.
He was never that civilized.
Ah, but of course. Edgar Ross mentioned your unique history with the man. Although I was away with the fairies at the time, I must admit. Surfing great waves of euphoria. Well, anyway, yes. Some kind of Robin Hood, Oedipus, communist tale of naivete and betrayal, if I remember correctly.
We ran in a gang together, Professor. I wouldn't try to read too much into it.
It's my job to read too much into everything, dear boy.
There was supposed to be some dialogue about the herd of buffalo that just passed by there on the right, but for some reason it did not play.
Huh.
I'm not sure why. I guess the game was bugging out. Which is a shame, but oh well. I mean, Nastas will basically just say that, yeah, soon buffalo will be hunted to extinction. And that kind of stuff.
These trees are quite foreboding, Nastas. Are you sure this is the right way?
Yes, sir.
It's rather dark.
Ain't you never seen trees before? I thought you were a brave cultural explorer.
It's this way, mister.
Good Lord, no. I rarely leave my room. I explore with the mind, Mr. Marston.
Enjoy it while you still can. Soon you will have cut down all of these trees.
Me? Or are you making a sweeping statement about the white man in general?
There is no respect for the land anymore.
I'm sensing some hostility, Nastas. Some anger. Talk me through this primal emotion, where it's coming from.
Don't worry about it, Professor.
I really wish there was a locker here somewhere where we could shove MacDougal into.
He deserves it. And more.
But yeah, we are back here in Tall Trees, but thankfully since this is a scripted mission, there won't be any surprises involving bears or feral hogs or whatever.
Here,
Good.
the rest of the way.
Remarkable. I'm afraid I don't really have much of a head for heights. More of a head for highs. well, anyway, I'm sure Nastas will help you. I must be on my way. I've got work to do.
Thanks for the help.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Enjoy yourselves.
Come on! I see a spot where we can climb up.
Yes, thanks for the help, MacDougall.
Why did he even come here with us?
I don't know.
Were they that desperate to have another racist conversation?
Damn! See if you can find another route, Mr. Marston. I will have a look around.
Well, presumably there is another route, or otherwise we might be in trouble.
Either that or we switch to Nastas and play a stealth section.
I mean, I would be down with playing as Nastas, not so much for this stealth section.
Yeah, Nastas seems like he'd be a cool dude to play as.
Yeah, I really like how he just has absolutely no patience for MacDougall's bullshit.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot too.
I think there's a path through this cave.
Right, time for some more adventure buddy times with Nastas.
Yes, look at this. A mine shaft.
What about it?
Yep, this is a mine shaft.
It sure is.
So, read any good books lately? No? Okay.
Lots of dynamite packed down here.
This way.
What?
Don't worry about it. Just some crazy weirdo with a knife. You know, they live in mine shafts.
I thought we were doing zombies for a second here?
No, that's not... That doesn't happen in the... Oh, Jesus, what's going on here? Camera. Yeah, no zombies here yet. That'll be in the DLC.
Wait, really?
Really?
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
We will not be playing the DLC, at least not at this time.
Hurt pretty bad.
Is there like an actual like story justified reason for zombies, or is it just, hey, here's some zombies, have fun?
Yeah, it's a separate kind of alternate
Just need to take it.
storyline thing.
Go on. I'll catch up. Or see you.
It's a pretty decent DLC, but I just don't feel like playing it at this
Worry
point.
about me. Go look for Vanderlyn. Good luck.
Okay, more cliffs to climb up, always a good time.
So was the whole point of that just to incapacitate Nastas for a bit?
It was. So we have to go on alone.
Surely there was a better way to do this than to make us spend like 2-3 minutes in the mine shaft.
I hear some vague grunting noises here somewhere. That's usually not a good sign. I mean, it might be one of the miners. But somehow I doubt it. Come on, John. Climb up, there we go. Oh dear. That is a scripted bear encounter, and if you haven't done some of the challenges, you can try to do them here. Because he'll always respawn
That seems
if
handy.
you reload the checkpoint. So like if you need to take down a bear with a knife, this is a place to do it. If you haven't yet. Since you can try as many times as you want, basically. I don't have to go hunting for more bears. Or just hunting for bears in general, I guess. So our trek up the mountain continues. Oh, hello, Cougar. Oh dear,
jeez.
that's not good.
I appreciate the slow time ragdoll.
It's pretty good. Didn't feel like getting that one because I didn't want to waste any more time, basically.
I forget, can you skip those animations or do you have to watch them out every time?
You have to watch them unless you park your horse on top of the carcass.
Boo.
Yeah, John isn't exactly Nathan Drake when it comes to climbing.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
So this is just kind of tedious. Okay, now we have a stealth segment. So let's try the Tomahawk from one of the DLC packs. It can be used up close or we can just throw it.
That throwing animation had, like, no weight to it.
Also in Deadeye you can kinda make the Tomahawk home in the guy, so that's also fun.
Well, we'll do the Hitman 2 briefcase thing where it just tracks the...
Yep.
Oh man, that's awesome!
But yeah, we now have this guy's binoculars and we'll just take a look around if we can see. Oh, there he is.
Mr. Marston? Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston! Here you go, Mr. Marston.
Put that stuff away.
You banged your head. Nastas and I carried you down. Nastas heard the shots and he hurried up to rescue you and he carried you down. I improvised an escape plan. I'm more of a planner than a man of action.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Friends of mine are with Vanderland.
We must try to reason with them, sir. Vanderland's gang contains several natives. We must meet with them and try to save them from disaster.
My people have already endured many disasters. Before, this was all our land.
And now we have brought you civilization. Well, sure, it hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been easy for anyone, Nastas. Why, I knew a man in Yale whose father once shot 18 natives in one afternoon out in Wyoming. Oh, the man was quite traumatized. He took to lying with choir boys.
For a wise man, you are a very stupid man, mister.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna leave you to figure out right from wrong.
You are simple-minded, sir. Thus, I do not blame you for not understanding reason. Then again...
At least Nastas is still the best.
Yep.
And yeah, we have discovered the Bureau uniform that will be unlocked if we... Well, if we 100% complete the game, basically.
Ah.